Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Factions multiplayer in The Last of Us. Today we are playing on a map that I cannot Wharf, there we are. And today I wanted to talk about the new, I have fully switched to OBS now in terms of recording things and streaming things. When I got OBS multi-platform, to be exact, when I got it, I could not, for the life of me, get it to work properly in terms of the sources. I could not get the sources that I wanted to respond in the way that they were supposed to respond, if that makes any sense. And so what ended up happening was that, you know, and then I got it to work, but I had to change some things, and then it stopped working again. Like, I got my sources to work, and then they weren't. And I don't know how to, here we get the ambush. There are 3 guys here. Took out one of our guys right off the bat. But I downed one of them right there, and then the other guy gets him from the back. Okay. I was like, and the other guy gets him from the back, and nothing was happening, and it's like, and gets him from the back. But, so now I'm using that for streaming, I'm using it for recording. I'll be able to do both at the same time as well, without having to use Roxio's program. And as I found out, thankfully, I don't need to get a new capture card. I was thinking that the whole rig with Roxio was bad. Just everything was, you know, I thought it was a combination of everything that was so terrible. But from what I've seen so far, because I know as soon as I say that, watch, something bad's gonna happen. I don't lose, you know, things don't fragment if I record for over an hour. I did a little test thing for recording over an hour. Nothing wrong happened there, so I guess it was just the program and its response to the capture card, which I think is funny, is that the program built for the device that it is, you know, meant for. Doesn't. I thought he revived me in that area, but I guess not. But it's funny because OBS works better with it. But it took me a long time to actually get it to work. It just would not see the Roxio device for whatever reason. It was just like, we refuse. Such crappy project, crappy device, which it is. Overall, total waste of money. But I've said that several times already. So what I couldn't get it to work in OBS, so what I multi-platform. So what I actually had to do was I had to download regular OBS, hoping that I could just use that for at least recordings, and then I was able to get the sources to work properly. Oh wow! Actually, I just saw some fragmentation on this match. That's not. I mean, this wasn't recorded with the OBS multi-platform. This was still at the time when I was using Roxio. This is in the same session, in fact, as all the other Factions multiplayer you've seen up until this point. I played it for a while, and we were just winning every match, and it was fun. Bye-bye. So yeah, so I had to bring it into regular OBS, set up my sources, and then I went back into because that wasn't quite working either. Like, it was working to the fact that I was able to bring up the sources, but not organize them in the way that I wanted to, if that makes any sense. And then I went back into multi-platform, and it transferred those sources over. I mean, I'm guessing that must have been intended, or it just couldn't really tell the base program of regular OBS to multi-platform OBS. And so all my sources transferred over and they were just working fine. And I was like, oh, I got it to work. Don't touch anything. Don't mess up anything. So I was afraid to shut down the program, thinking because that was what actually happened the first time I tried using multi-platform. I got things to work without the regular OBS. I mean, maybe this has something to do with an update, but I got the sources to work, and when I closed the program and reopened it again, the sources were all broken and I could not fix them. I was just unable to fix how they were working and getting them to display on screen. So I had that fear came back. I'm like, oh god, you know, what do I do? Do I keep it open? Do I not keep it open? So finally I closed it, opened it back up, everything still worked great. So now I'll be able to do computer things as well as my console stuff, all in one system. And and that means I can start recording my Minecraft stuff, which has been the issue this whole time. I tried XSplit, I tried regular OBS. It just didn't work. And I got Molotoved. Gosh darn it. Didn't look like that hit me, so that makes me... yeah. But... so everything's all good now. I'm still playing a lot of Division. I haven't... but I've already streamed it quite a bit, so... I'm trying to limit the streams of the Division to when I'm just playing with Diesel. Optic Diesel. And it sucks because I've forgotten to record some things with Diesel. Aw, I almost had that guy. And now I'm dead. I am not doing well in this match. Which I think I was also doing bad in the last match.
Take point. I gotta patch myself up.
One of these ones I do really well. I don't remember which match it was, or if I've already done it as well. But yeah, so the last time I streamed PlanetSide 2 with Iggy Volps. And so we're gonna try and get the rest of the group, because if you notice there hasn't been any Smash things, we just haven't been able to get the group together to do any Super Smash Bros. But we do want to still have videos together, so we're trying to get some things going on the PS4, some Minecraft on the PS4, and maybe some PlanetSide 2, and maybe some Sword Art too. Scorpion did get Sword Art, and I was totally out of pistol aim. I don't know why I continued to try to fire it, but oh shoot!
I'm down.
Well, that didn't go well at all.
Someone get over here and help me!
We're totally gonna die. Come on. Friendship, no! Oh well. So, we're gonna be streaming more of that. I can stream a lot more freely now. Like, oh, the other super big thing that I'm really happy about is, like, the last time I was talking about how I was streaming in, you know, with the consoles in built-in streaming for Xbox One or PS4. But the problem with that has always been that if I want to end one thing and start up another, it just ends the whole thing. God, this was so horrible. I got him, but barely, and then I got shot in the back. God, that was so terrible on my part. But But yeah, so I don't have to stop the stream now to switch games or even consoles. I can quickly just go from PS4 to Xbox One or just game to game, and it's great. I love it so freaking much. And I'm super excited about being able to go back and record Minecraft, because it's the way I had the system up before that just wasn't very practical.
Finished. Move out.
And it just didn't really work. Was I hooked up HDMI from my computer into the Roxio device, back into my computer, and then another cable into my monitors. And while it worked fine. Things like delay and whatnot, delay and how convoluted the hookup was, it just didn't end well. And I can't remember if I get this guy. Please say I get this guy. I got him. Oh, sweet. And then I jumped in. Okay, I didn't hurt myself. Ooh, the sound is off though, I think. Ooh, the sound is off. That must have... That's the in-game audio, not anything I did. That must have happened when it lagged out. That's the other thing. I won't have to deal with this. There's an audio sync issue that has happened with syncing my... Like, when things break down, like in Final Fantasy, as you saw. What you don't see is that I had to cut and then resync the audio every time it desynced because of fragmentation. Sometimes
Let's watch my six.
not unlike this. Like here, the in-game audio is desynced with the actual video of the
I gotcha.
of the game itself. But for me, it was my recorded audio at the time of the walkthrough was out of sync with the video each time it broke down because they were both recorded at the same time.
Okay, got it.
Now this is broken within of itself, but this won't be an issue anymore, because at least I really hope not. Because so far it's been great. I can record over an hour and no fragmentation happens. And it looks like we're about to finish these guys off. So that was all I had to say on that. Expect more diverse streams and being able to switch from game to game and record at the same time. And there we go. We win. I did not do very well, but... Thank you all for watching. See you and good night.